What's up guys, Shane Starnes here with Droid Modder X, and if you're looking to purchase a flagship in 2018, a few of the top choices are the OnePlus 6 and the Galaxy S9. These are the top 10 reasons the OnePlus 6 is better than the Galaxy S9. Let's go ahead and get started. This video is sponsored by Fame Project. Do you have a strong handle on your fantasy sports off season? How many times does a player get in trouble or a coach get fired and you think to yourself, I knew that was going to happen? With Fame Project, you get to use your predictive abilities to earn real money on the outcome of sports news events like the free agency, top player retirements, and yes, that terrible decision that ends in jail time. Sign up with fameproject.org for a free $10 trading credit and a 25% funding transfer bonus when you start trading today. Alright guys, so the first and most obvious reason that the OnePlus 6 is better than the Galaxy S9 has to be the price. The base model of the OnePlus 6 is only going to set you back $529, while the base unlocked model of the Galaxy S9 straight from Samsung is going to set you back $720. That is about a $200 difference. Both phones have the latest Snapdragon 845 processor. In the end, is it really worth the extra $200? Next up is multitasking. The OnePlus 6 comes with 6 gigabytes of RAM on the base model, and you can actually get up to 8 gigabytes of RAM for not much more money. The Galaxy S9 comes with only 4 gigabytes of RAM, and that is going to be a big deal breaker when it comes to multitasking. Samsung traditionally closes out applications to try to save on battery life. With the extra RAM, the OnePlus 6 is going to allow you to have more applications open in the background, meaning you're going to get a much better multitasking experience. Next up is the battery life. The Galaxy S9 only has a 3000 milliamp hour battery. It only gets about 4 to 5 hours of screen on time. The OnePlus 6 does have the advantage with a 3300 milliamp hour battery. And then the next reason would be the fact that if you are able to drain that 3300 milliamp hour battery, the OnePlus 6 does come with dash charge, which is one of the very fastest ways to charge your phone on the market to date. You'll be able to get nearly a full charge in a little more than half an hour versus the Galaxy S9, which is still using Quick Charge 2.0 technology. It's going to take more like an hour and a half to fully charge that 3000 milliamp hour battery. Next up is the dual lens camera setup on the OnePlus 6. You're going to be able to get that bokeh effect on your shots with a true portrait mode versus the Galaxy S9. Yes, it does have a portrait mode, but it's doing that with software as it only has one lens. I also didn't see a 2x optical zoom advertised by OnePlus 6, but with the dual lens, you're going to get the true portrait mode out of that dual lens camera setup. The next thing that is better on the OnePlus 6 than the Galaxy S9 is that extra button. It's actually not a button on the OnePlus 6, it is actually an alert slider, but this is something that is actually useful. I love the fact that I can instantly put the phone in silent mode with that alert slider on the OnePlus 6, whereas on the Galaxy S9 you do have the Bixby button, but that button cannot be remapped. It can only launch Bixby, and personally I don't use Bixby. For me, a lot of times what happens with the Bixby button is I'll accidentally launch the app that I'm not even trying to use, and it becomes a bit of a headache. If you're going to have an extra button, I like the fact that OnePlus 6 has something that's actually usable. If you're into large displays, you're going to love the OnePlus 6. It actually has a 6.28 inch display versus the Galaxy S9's 5.8 inch display. And thanks to the notch design on the OnePlus 6, it even has a slightly better screen to body ratio than the Galaxy S9. While the Galaxy S9 does have a QHD display, the OnePlus 6 has a stunning 1080p display that's not going to drain your battery. Let's face it, most people actually use 1080p on the Galaxy S9, which is what comes standard out of the box anyway. Unless you go into the settings and change it to QHD, you're actually using 1080p on the Galaxy S9. Next up is the fact that you're going to get a much better overall software experience for the OnePlus 6. The OnePlus 6 comes stock with Android 8.1 Oreo, and it does have that Oxygen OS overlay. Oxygen OS is super close to stock Android versus the Galaxy S9, which has TouchWiz, which is super bloated, and it has lots of Samsung's own dedicated applications on top of Google's applications, so you get a lot of double apps there, and you have a lot of unnecessary things that really bog down the system. Not only are you going to have a great software experience on the OnePlus 6, you're also going to get your updates much faster. The OnePlus 6 already has the Android P developer preview, whereas Samsung probably won't get that anytime soon. We may not even see Android P on the Galaxy S9 until sometime next year. Finally, if you're into rooting and flashing custom firmware, you're going to want to go with the OnePlus 6. The OnePlus 6 makes it easy to unlock your bootloader, root your phone, and flash whatever kind of custom firmware you want to flash on your device. Samsung is totally opposite with their Knox security platform. It makes it nearly impossible to root your phone. You can actually brick your phone pretty easily on the Galaxy S9 if you do try to root it and flash any custom ROMs. That just isn't the case for OnePlus phones. OnePlus has always been a strong supporter of the rooting and ROMing community. Before we get out of here, let's take one more look at the sponsor. Just to give you a quick idea of how Fame Project works, if you search for Des Bryant on Google, you're going to find all kinds of articles about where is Des Bryant going for the 2018 NFL season. He's not yet made up his decision as to what team he's going to play for. If you think you know which team he'll pick, you can actually go over to fameproject.org. You can find his contracts in the pro football section. If you think he's going to Washington, you would purchase the yes there. If you think he's not going to Washington, you would pick the no. Once any of these actions occur in real life, if it actually does happen, the yeses will get $1 and the nos will get $0. To get started, head to the link below to receive 10 free trading dollars. As you can see, while the Galaxy S9 may have a few more features than the OnePlus 6, there's still plenty of reasons why you might want to consider the OnePlus 6 over the Galaxy S9. That about wraps it up for this video. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel for more content like this in the future. Also, be sure to hit that notification bell so that you're notified when new videos do come out. Thanks guys for watching. Be blessed. I'll see you in the next one.